I am bald.
She got a ponytail.
Very smooth.
So I went and bought a whole bunch of Tealyra teas because I wanted to see what some stuff tastes like. This is a white dragon ball.
Ugh.
And it is hard to open.
Those puppies are huge. Look at this.
Check this out.
So it's a white tea.
It is the size of a really big marble.
Or a tiny mushroom.
So they pressed all this white tea into a big ball, and I just love to watch these things unfurl. So I buy balls whenever I can. Okay, we're gonna do the gung fu style here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get it warm. There we go. It actually says to use 1 ball per 16 ounces, but with Gong Fu, you do it a little heavier, so that should work out just fine. You get it more concentrated and you brew it a shorter time. That's how Gong Fu works. And you do a lot of rinsing. The first rinse is to get the cup up to temperature so it doesn't cool your drink. The second rinse,
I also did it with the cups just to make sure that they weren't really, really cold or something.
the second rinse is to get any gunk off there. Although in a ball, I wouldn't think too much gunk.
However, there are some tiny little pieces. Okay, so as you can see, the ball is already starting to expand when the hot water hits it. It started to get just a tiny little bit bigger.
Part drink, part theater.
Ooh, that smells good. This is a white tea,
Mmm.
by the way. I was in the mood for a white tea.
Vegetal.
I like white tea.
So white tea is the least processed and therefore the most delicate flavor. So now we're going to brew it here.
I actually like the most delicate and the strongest of the teas.
She likes extremes. So let's hold this up so they can see what's going on.
Also, a white tea will not have much color to it because it hasn't been processed.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can see, it's almost clear water.
I like to watch it expand.
But you can see that it's starting to... What in the world?
What do you
Looks
see?
like it's fuzzy.
Fuzzy. It's tightly balled here. Oh, look at that delicate color.
Give me some.
Just a hint of greenness to it there.
Do you have a leaf in
I
there?
have a leaf in there.
The smell is more vegetal than it was originally.
Yes, highly vegetal. The taste is vegetal.
Kind of fruity. A little bit of floweriness to it.
A good bit of mineral. Okay, there's the fruity.
It's more of an aftertaste. It's like strawberries.
And the mouthfeel is mineral.
Do you taste the strawberries? Like the aftertaste is strawberry-esque.
General fruit for me.
I'm getting like a sweet, slightly tart strawberry.
Mostly I'm getting mineral.
Yeah, it's definitely... It's like a very salty strawberry.
Sort of a salty broth.
Yeah.
Like a light soup.
I know this doesn't sound good.
Number 2 here. Same color.
Okay. The fruitiness is gone.
It's brighter. The mineral's still there but taking a back seat.
It's...
Mouthfeel bright, astringent. Well, not astringent, but
slightly astringent.
bright. Not bitter at all.
Bright to the point, like looking at the sun, but for your taste buds. It lingers.
Yeah, but not bitter, no bitterness. The vegetable
color-
has moved back.
I'd say the color has gotten slightly more yellow. than it originally was.
The fun thing about tasting notes is you can make the stuff up and nobody know. Because it's in your mouth.
I get a slight green pea aroma with some stone fruit and a vegetable I've never heard of.
She's making up stuff.
But there is a vegetable flavor.
Yeah. Vegetal is a real word that tea tasters use.
Now, I realize that this may not sound good to some people. Like,
It's a way to eat all kinds of stuff and not eat anything. Okay, this is number 3.
correct.
The aroma is still light and delicate.
Mm-hmm.
Almost non-existent, but slightly fruity.
Actually lighter than it was last time.
Okay, it's got a new
It's...
complexity, fruitier.
It's kind of like chamomile-y? Chrysanthemum-ish?
Kind of chamomile. You know, chamomile, you got your apple, pineapple,
You're kind
lemon.
of...
Yeah, it's a little bit chamomile-y.
Like, yeah, it has a light note of chamomile.
Very light, because that's much stronger.
The tea that I got out was this Buddha chamomile flower tea. It's the flower, not the root. We like Buddha tea.
We like most tea.
There's only those little few that I don't like.
We're not what you call picky.
At least when it comes to tea.
Okay, number 4, and this is getting much clearer now.
Oh, yeah. Also, we haven't shown you this recently, but...
It is dissolved. There's still a piece in the middle there.
like...
It's still a ball, but it's a big old dissolved ball.
I want to show them. Woo!
So they just bunched up all these leaves in a ball.
And now it kind of looks like a spider. And then here are the loose leaves.
I bet the goats will love this one. It's thick, these pieces. And they like something they can chew on.
Now,
You should hear them munch hay. It's an actual crunchy sound. Hay is crunchy.
okay, so what is like the feeling of the tea? Like, is it a thick tea?
Delicate. Light.
It's like
I suppose that would be thin.
water kind of texture to it.
Okay, smell it now.
It's like sweetener.
Sweetener.
You know, like...
Okay, I have a definite sweet taste in my mouth, but it's starting to get a little bit woody. I put it in my mouth and I got nothing followed by vegetal. It's like delayed. See what I mean? You taste it eventually. It's getting more subtle.
Like, you do not want to gulp it, because if I gulp it,
You wouldn't get anything out of it.
that's like hot water.
Yeah.
But if you, like... It leaves like a lettucey kind of taste.
I guess that's the vegetal.
Oh, wait.
What'd you get?
That chocolate? Get a little bit out of your mouth. Swallow it and then, like, touch your tongue up to the hard palate.
Nope, don't get the chocolate. Now this one, we're not going to put any cream or anything in there because that would just be a crime, because it would totally wash out the flavor. And if you were to eat it with something, I would eat it with something very light and not too sweet, because you could easily drown out this taste.
This actually has like a brown sugar. Like, do you taste the tiny bit of brown sugar?
So what happens is the amylase in your saliva turns everything sweet that really wasn't sweet. Mineral and vegetal. Do we like this one? We're going to have some fun with these big old balls? Yeah, we'll save this for when we just want to sit around and enjoy the tea.
but only for 5 infusions, maybe 6.
All right.
You know what?
And we always link below whatever we are drinking so that you can go out and buy it.
Let's try one more infusion.
Number 6?
Yeah, I'm gonna try number 6.
Number six.
Just to see. I'm curious.
What happens when you're done and you still drink it? There's just a slight pineapple thing going on now.
Yeah.
Ever so slight.
Like, the astringency always seems to become pineapple-y. Okay, so it's just taking that original flavor from the first infusion and dampening it down by this much. To make it this much flavor.
Alrighty. Play with your food. And until we see you again,
comment down below, like the video, share this video if you liked it, subscribe, and make time for tea and a good book.
write all that down. That's too much to remember.